Okay, we finished step A of question number 8 in the previous video. We ended up with a volume of the cylinder of 158.34 inches cubed. Let's take a look at letter B. Letter B says, now we have a rectangular cake pan in the shape of a rectangular prism. The dimensions of the pan are 13 by 9. When it says 13 by 9, it means one side or one edge is 13 inches and an adjacent edge is 9 inches. And it says the pan is 1.8 inches high. What is the volume of this cake pan? So we'll just do a quick sketch. I'm going to do this freehand to save a little bit of time here. Go ahead and draw the base of this rectangular prism or this cake pan. Let's put our edges on here. And let's go ahead and finish this up. Good enough for our question. Here are our dimensions. They told us that the dimensions of the pan are 13 by 9. It makes sense that I'll label this one 13 inches. But it doesn't matter. I can put this one as 13 as well, but it makes more sense because that looks like the longer edge. So 13 by 9, and then we have a height of 1.8 inches. All right, let's take a look at our formulas in our flip book. Again, just like the cylinder, we're going to figure out the area of a base. In this case, it's going to be lowercase b times lowercase w, and the volume is equal to the area of the base times the height of the solid. Let's go ahead and label our letters on this diagram. 13 inches, we'll treat that as lowercase b. 9 inches is lowercase w. Forgot to do this, but let's go ahead and shade our base so we know those are our dimensions of our base. And that leaves the height as our final measurement. That's not an edge of our base. That becomes our height. Let's go ahead and do our calculations. The area of the base is equal to 13 times 9. 13 times 9 is 117 inches squared. Our height we already identified is equal to 1.8. Again, class, identify that in advance. That way, I've noticed some of your work. Some of you will then go ahead now and put 9 back down here. Look back at your drawing. You see you circled 1.8. You identified that as the height. So the height is 1.8 inches. That means our volume is equal to base area times height, which is 117 times 1.8. I'm not sure if that's going to be equal to or estimated. Let's go ahead and plug that into our calculator. 117 times 1.8, and we end up with 210.6, so we don't actually need to round, equal to 210.6 inches, oops, I put squared, inches cubed. So I'll put a box around this. Here is our volume of our rectangular prism or our square cake pan. See you in the next video to figure out letter C.